one to keep an eye on. Next one from two, instead of playing Lazard and Tyler Johnson, why Stone Smart or Jelani Woods as a big slot? So it's a fair shout out. Why did the Jets sign Stone Smart? Why did they claim Jelani Woods on waivers? Smart, mostly in particular, just to never play them or never use them and just trot out Josh Reynolds and Alan Lazard out there to do nothing. It's a good question. I don't want to go crazy with Jelani Woods. There was a reason he was a waiver wire claim. He's kind of an interesting, unique player. I think he's very situational. Smart's not overly different, but you saw a little bit from Smart in the preseason, right? He had a nice touchdown on a beautifully designed screen. Where is that? He had that chip block of Abdul Carter. I think he offers more as a big slot than Lazard. I think he offers more in the red zone than trotting Reynolds out there. So, yeah, I would try him, right? I would try Woods, too. I think you mix and match and get creative. These guys have some athleticism and talent. I don't see the downside. You know exactly what Reynolds and Lazard are bringing every single week, and it ain't much and it ain't exciting. So, especially with Smart, a guy you went and got in free agency, like, play 20 reps, run a screen to him, throw him some passes, like see if he can make some kind of impact in the passing game. What is the downside there? All right. From Elaine, question for Badlands and Connor for a film room or pod or here. Is Fields holding the ball because that's what he does and always has, or is it because the receivers are so bad and no one gets open? It's a complicated answer, right? When people see pressure overwhelming the Jets at times, it's really a mix of three things. There's not one clean answer. I know that's shocking. Sometimes the offensive line is not doing a great job communicating on blitz pickup. Sometimes Fields is holding the ball too long and also not doing a good job communicating with his offensive line and calling out the free blitzer. And sometimes nobody's open. So I think the offensive line is actually the least of the problems right now. I think the Jets have a good offensive line. I think Membu's been awesome. I think Tippmann's been good. I think Myers has been better than I thought. I think Simpson's been similar to what he was last year. And I think Olu, outside of a couple reps, has been fine, more than fine, pretty good too. I'm not worried about the offensive line. Fields, part of his shtick is he holds the ball too long and he's slow going through his reads. Nobody gets open on the Jets one-on-one except for Garrett Wilson right now. So there's plenty of times where nobody is open. Now, sometimes they've schemed some people open and Fields has missed them. In my mind, it's more of a Fields and a receiver issue than an offensive line issue. Not saying the offensive line's been perfect, but they are far from the biggest problem on the Jets right now.